Oh, very much so. We move on to the next match of the show. It is Rebel ex-enemy, Rebel and enemy, Rebel enemy, however you want to call them, taking on.
Let's just call them the Rebels.
Maika Ozaki Maya
Wukihu.
Maya and Ram Kaichow taking on Club Venus' Mariah May, Mina Shirakawa, and Xia Brookeside. And Rebel Enemy taking a page out of A Way to Tie His Book off the handshake. They attack.
Yeah. Smart. I mean, Rebels.
Yeah. Again, this is a really fun. Like, again, I really enjoyed this match. Like, I could say the first good half of this match is just Club Venus beating the crap out of Ram. Like, am I wrong there? Because she was in there for a good bit of this match, getting her butt kicked.
Of which one? Sorry.
On Ram Kaichow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like Ram was getting her butt kicked for most of this match.
Oh yeah, at least half. Mina getting a beautifully applied Romero special onto Ram, and then she brings her down and goes for the as soon as she gets the dragon suplex on in the Romero special, that's where Maya just walks up and just wails her in the back with it, me in the back with just a harsh kick. Yeah, I was like, oh, what the fuck? It was
not necessary, my friend.
Yeah, there just overall I have so many notes here, but then half of it it's random moves. Mina beautiful spot where she gets to the hip attack to and then the around the world, she goes up in leg scissors, but then comes back down beside and Russian leg sweeps Ozaki and gets a 2 on that, and then she tries to suplex Ozaki but cannot lift her, so she just flips her around and hits an inverted DDT instead. So screw it, changes it to inverted DDT. I was like, it's instead of just keeping trying, she's like, screw it, and just flips her over. I was like, that's actually really smart in that way. I was like, I usually you see them just struggle and try, and then they get picked up and suplexed or something. I was like, the fact she tried it once or maybe twice, it was like, nope, and just changed it. It's a weird little spot there. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna pop to the end here. Sure. Maya gets the submission. It was she had her arm wrapped through her knee, pulling on the head, then pulling on the head, and then just leaning back on the other arm on Xia, and it's called the whiteout. And gets the submission victory. I've never seen this before. But
I haven't either, no.
Really, really good. It looked very different. I've never seen even a variation of this before.
I don't know if this is the right adjective to use to describe it, but I feel like it was very classy. It was a classy submission. And it was again, as you said, not something that I've ever seen before. And she in that group is really kind of that, Tai Chi character where she is that classy character among them. So I really, really did enjoy this one. The few little things that I did notice, there's at the beginning there, right when they were starting, I don't know what the confusion was, but there seemed to be a little bit of a fuzz kind of happening between Mariah and Ram there, where they weren't quite it didn't. I don't want to say it didn't feel like they knew what they were doing, but I found it odd that Ram actually did get tripped by Mariah when she did that jump down in front of her, and it seemed a little awkward, but they picked up right after that and got into the rest of the match. It was almost like they were kind of having that getting started kind of nerves out of their system and then getting into the bulk of the match where it ended up being amazing. Maika Ozaki, though, really coming in like Miley Cyrus throughout the match when she did come in, wrecking everything she could and running to the corner and taking out the remaining members of Club Venus whenever she could. I'm trying to cater to the young kids, Andre. They understand Miley. But she was running in there and taking down the Club Venus every time she could. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a big, big fan of Maika Ozaki. I'm wondering if it's just the Maika name that I'm drawn to. Are you okay over
Sorry, it just made it gave me
there?
one of those pure belly laughs. I'm sorry.
Oh, are we gonna get Andre to cry? Are
No,
we
it's
gonna
one
make
of
him
those.
laugh so hard he's crying?
It gave me one of those pure laughs where I just couldn't stop.
Hey, whatever works. We're a happy bunch here at Andre and Melball's Wrestling Talk.
You know we are.
Yeah, this one I really, really enjoyed this match. I had a lot of fun with this. I have been enjoying Rebel Enemy up until this point, but I feel like this match was like the match that made me go, yeah, I'm fans of these girls. I was already fans of Club Venus before, but yeah, definitely a fan of Rebel Enemy right now, and definitely want to see more of Maika Ozaki.
Yeah, I hope like we could see lots more Maika Ozaki going forward, and
Mhm.
same with Maya too. Like Maya, yeah,
Yeah.
or however the hell you say
You
it,
could
Maya, yeah. I'm gonna just go Maya every time now. But
Maya Brunt.
I really like Maya. I think she's absolutely
Mhm.
phenomenal. The kicks
So good.
are so clean and so crisp. They're just so good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Very classy.
very, very classy. Very classy.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
we move on to the next match of the next match of the
Oh.
show. It is H&M's, which is Hanan, Mayu Iwatani, and Momo Kohgo, taking on the current Artist Champions, Prominence Hiiragi, Kurumi, Risa Sera, and Suzu Suzuki. Holy crap, Suzu Suzuki can kick like nobody's business. I think we all knew that to begin with, but yeah. But I'll say this: Hiiragi is probably my star of this match.
Mhm.
Um, just being, I think she was in there for a majority of this match,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
I at least in the back half, and just
Yes.
the power that this woman has is absolutely amazing. Um, just it's just impressive. Like she gets hit, like she gets super kicked by Mayu, then double flapjacked with a drop kick by H&M's, and then a high cross from Momo, and then just when she kicks out, she's just like, huh, like kind of like still has that ability to kind of push them off
Bench
in the
press,
yeah,
essentially.
like it's just I'm very impressed by the power, like
Mhm.
and the athleticism because she did a spot where she comes off the top with a double knee drop, or not off the top, off the second rope with a double knee drop. There's it
Mhm.
like for a bigger girl, like again, she's not quite as big as you,
Mhm.
but like she's taller than you, but not as like big as you. But
Mhm.
she's just it's impressive. It's absolutely impressive. But like,
Mhm.
and nothing to take away from anybody on H&M's or the rest of Prominence. They're all absolutely phenomenal.
Mhm.
Risa gets this part where she's got her where she had, I think it was Momo, and she like flips her around her body, catches her, and hits her with a white noise. I was just like she like or she caught her
That
and like
was Momo. Yeah, I had that
yeah,
written
and
down.
she swung her around onto her back from the front or from a carry position, swung
Yep.
her onto her back for the white noise. I was
Mhm.
like, oh, nice. And then Suzu hit these just like repeat, like, and then her and Risa just kind of kept trading out.
Mhm.
Like one would stomp, the other one was splash, the other would stomp, the other one was splash, and it kept went on a couple times.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
before they did the piggyback spot, but it was like a driving double knees in.
Mhm.
It was
Mhm.
like absolutely phenomenal. But then I was gonna hop to the end here. I got a little paragraph here for the ending because it was a whole sequence of things that happened. Hiragi getting the black hole slam onto Momo, then stops the Rana with a like from I think with a buckle bomb and just smashes him in the buckle bomb. Prominence hits like double knees twice and the cannonball in the corner. Hiragi gets this is where Hiragi gets the double knee drop off the
Mhm.
second. The pin gets broken up, and then she unloads like a huge clothesline on, like she rocks Momo with a clothesline and gets a two there, then goes up, hits the top rope splash, gets the win. Absolute phenomenal match.
Mhm. Mhm.
Showing why
I
they're Art of
actually
Champions. They're showing why they're the Art of Champions.
100%, 100%. I was actually talking to our good friend, humanoid freak Andreas, about this match, and I told him, I'm like, if you want to watch Stardom and you want to watch good women's wrestling, this is the women's wrestling match you want to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this was
No,
absolutely incredible.
I'd go with
We
Suri
have to do a
versus.
slow kind of build. We can't scare them away.
How would that scare him?
I
But I'm
mean,
joking with you. I get
there
you.
have been some things that have happened that we've kind of been like, "Ooh, that might be questionable."
Mhm.
That might scare away some North American fans. That being said, though, don't be scared of Suzu Suzuki. I mean, she might be a deathmatch specialist at age 20, and her back might look like chopped meat, but she is freaking beautiful. She is freaking powerful. I mean, you can see from the picture, she's going after Julia's championship on what, February 4th here? That's going to be absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
Um,
February 4th. Yeah.
this match also, I felt showed off Risa Sera. I noted that she looked really, really strong and dominant in this match. What I really enjoyed, though, I have to shout out Hanan. Her judo tosses are just absolutely amazing. Very, very good. I know, again, it's a very simple move, but for me, if you can do the simple moves very, very well, I really appreciate that. And her feeding both Suzu and Risa Sera the judo throws, and having to have Mayu come in to super kick Hiragi to be able to pull off the judo on Hiragi, but like barely. She barely pulled it off, but she got it. She got her over, and it was
Mhm.
an incredible moment for Hanan, I think. Um, there was a double-decker knee stomp that I have written down by Suzu and Risa. I
Yeah, the
believe.
piggyback knee drop. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like the double-decker thing, but yeah, piggyback is cute too, yeah. But yeah, last thing I wanted to note is, because Hiragi did pick up the win, they played Hiragi's music, and that was, I think, the second time I have heard,
Mhm.
Hiragi's music, and it is freaking cool.
Oh, I love it.
Like, yeah, I wanna hear more of that music because that music is just insane. I loved it.
Hmm. Absolutely phenomenal. Like great.
Mhm.
Like I said, I am very much becoming a big fan of Hiragi here. Like
Mhm.
I like
Mhm.
like I love myself some Suzu Suzuki, but out of this team, I think my favorite is becoming Hiragi, which is how versatile she is at everything that she does.